He is Lord, Lord of all.
Good morning. Welcome back to On Point from the Summerdale Church of Christ. We're reading through the letters of Paul. We're now finding ourselves in 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, 12, and 13, as Paul finishes up this little letter. I want you to notice some things that are expressed in chapter 12, and that is that Paul talks about himself dealing with this thorn in the flesh, something that was just extremely difficult for him to have to handle. 3 times he takes the request to God, please handle this, please help me with this, take away this thorn from my flesh. And we can argue about what it is all day long. Was it his eyesight? Was it his hearing? Was it his ability to write? Was it the persecution of the Jews? Was it, some have thought maybe because if he was a member of the Sanhedrin, he was married, so maybe he has gone through a divorce or something like that. We don't know. We have no idea what it is. But what we do know is it says that God's grace was sufficient enough. God's grace was sufficient enough to cover him, to help him, to aid him. He didn't have to have that thorn removed. Usually our response to problems is we want it fixed now. We want it taken care of immediately. Kind of like right now I'm standing out here and it's starting to rain and I'm like, oh no, I wish I had a little covering here. Or wish I could kind of step under some kind of an awning or an umbrella. But we want an immediate response to the things we deal with. And God doesn't always allow that. Sometimes the things that we go through are for our own good. For us to receive kind of strength or maybe a little bit of comfort that can help somebody else on down the road. So before you ask God to start taking away your thorn, which I know we do, let's also ask him for the strength to endure it, to have to get through whatever it is we're facing, and to never forget that his grace is sufficient. It's all we really need. I hope you have a great day today. Thanks for tuning in to On Point.